boom,
boom, boom. Yeah, I just kind of. Is that gonna be our newest?
Boom, boom, like a fucking skit crew. That should be the intro for this. Oh no, what is it? The barbershop quartet? Hello. Hello. Hi. All late about it.
Paging Dr. Fine, paging Dr. Howard.
The white zone is for loading and unloading only.
The hell's that supposed to mean?
It's from Airplane.
I don't remember.
There's no parking in the white zone. Shut up, Jane. No one asked you. It went on. That was pretty bad. So, this is Slurred Words. I've given up on numbers. I'm not even paying attention to them. This is Slurred Words.
You want to figure it out? Go ahead.
Yeah. Anybody who really cares.
Which doesn't seem to be we talk drunk and the points are just made up just for fun, like my love life.
On that note...
I already have mine open, I'm sorry.
So, it is now officially getting a little nipply. Right now, it's
tip it.
31 degrees. For some reason, it's orange. I think we're supposed to have ice.
It's supposed to snow
tomorrow. I got 23 degrees.
Yeah, it's supposed to be pretty bad
sucks,
tomorrow.
man.
We're supposed
Welcome to Chicago. If you don't like it, get the fuck out.
Yeah.
It's cold.
Like I said, there's only 2 seasons: Blackhawk season and summer.
It really is.
The 2 true seasons in Chicago, winter and construction.
Yeah.
But in the spirit of it getting cold, we have asked things you shouldn't do in the winter. And I knew some of the responses were going to be like, go streaking. Stick your tongue to a pole.
Anything naked.
I'm sorry, I'm not going to stick my dick in a block of ice. Yeah. I hate winter that much.
I mean,
I wouldn't stick my dick in a block of ice to begin with.
I would do that if it was summer out.
Yeah, right?
Ice bucket challenge, all my pants.
Wow, I haven't heard those words in a long time.
Right? Shush! Enough of that. It's over with.
Had ice cubes falling out my ass after all my clothes were off. That was awkward.
So this is our lovely co-star and our last one for a little bit.
Our twatter feed.
Yeah, this is our main backup on our twatter feed. Which if you didn't know, this is DJ, and he helps us with our twatter feed. DJ, what's our twatter account called?
Called Words Slurred, at Words Slurred, Twitter for YouTube, and...
Say the exact thing for Twitter.
At Words. Now.
Is words or word?
I think it's Words Slurred.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't go on Twitter.
I'm the one in charge of it, so I really should know.
DJ, you're slacking.
I know. Words Slurred.
With an S.
Twitter.
Words.
So anyone who
cares,
or anyone who's on Twitter, it's all about Words Slurred.
Message us, give us new topics, things to talk about.
You can message on Twitter?
Yes, you do. Twitter is just like Facebook minus all the
they
baby
changed
pictures.
Twitter a lot. Yeah, you can't really post pictures as much.
You can, but people don't do it. They just message
hashtag my life sucks.
Something like that. People just tweet off the top of their head what's going on in their life. Like my friend, not going to mention his name. He's always talking about traffic sucking.
Well, then don't drive in traffic.
That's another thing.
And he also talks about his night of being drunk as shit as well too. It's just whatever.
Are they in the same night? Like traffic sucking while he's drunk?
Yeah.
I hate traffic.
That pretty much you just go on there, write whatever's on your mind. Usually I'm just following the Hawks and then retweeting everything that they say, which is awesome. Like the moment that I saw Scott Darling was coming back for the... Who did we play last?
Predator.
The Predators, which was a good game because I saw somebody hold a sign that said United Center South. I'm like, fuck you, Nashville, which is a beautiful city, by the way. Have you ever been to Nashville?
No.
It is a great city to be in, especially during New Year's.
Duly noted.
Okay.
So, things... That's a drastic
Okay, then.
Right.
Back to away from the south where it doesn't snow. Things you shouldn't do in the snow, DJ.
Things you shouldn't do in the snow.
From the top of the list down.
Top of the list down, go streaking.
Like I said, I anticipated those.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, streaking, bad idea in the winter, yay, nay.
It's a bad idea at any time. Like, have you gone streaking?
Once.
I've never gone streaking.
I feel sorry for that crowd.
So do I, man. Generally, it was in a blind
I can't
community.
run very fast, and when I run, everything moves. It's like a blob.
It's like, I want to do this just for fun. I turned into a woman.
So yes, streaking.
Bloody hell, moment.
Yes, it's a horrible idea in the winter.
Definite no.
Generally, just a horrible idea
Yeah, I
for
mean-
large people.
I mean, unless you're packing hardcore,
Right.
or you're a chick,
And
or
unless-
you're a chick.
I
fuck
mean,
streaking.
yeah. Next is
Dipping your nuts in a bowl of water and then sticking them on a pole. Like, seriously.
bad idea regardless. Well, no, in the God, that registered in my head.
Anything wet on a pole in wintertime is like horrible.
Yeah.
You could look at a pole hard enough in wintertime and be like, that's not a good idea to be by it.
Anything in general about winter is a bad idea. Well, I'm going to go out and smoke a cigarette. Negative 14 degrees.
Yeah.
This is a bad idea.
Yeah. Maybe the smoke will make my lungs warmer.
It will do the exact opposite.
Okay, so yes, dipping your nuts in a bowl of ice and sticking them to
Dipping
a
your nuts in
metal pole.
anything is
Just
not gonna be
dipping your
good.
nuts, period, and then bringing them outside.
There's
to
actually
expose air.
there's a picture of a baby elephant who's got his fucking eyes popped. I'll put it up on the page. It says the moment when your nuts hit the water for the first time. And he's like, ah! It's fucking hilarious.
But I haven't taken
Hot
a
or
bath for so
cold?
long, so I don't do that.
I mean, a hot tub. It's still that.
Oh yeah, it's like ooh.
Oh hell no! That's just kind of like you sink in. You're like, ooh.
I don't sink in. I inch my way in. I'm a
It's like
vagina.
you have long.
I have vagina skin. I have vagina skin throughout my whole body. So I mean, like,
What the fuck?
it's tender everywhere.
Matt's a giant labia.
Yeah.
Clitoris.
I have the insides and outside.
A very furry
vagina on my
clitoris.
skin.
So next up is
Licking a metal or wood. Like, what? All right, seriously, stop.
All right, does not the
licking.
movie? Does not the movie?
Christmas Story.
does not show you that you should not
I
fucking
double
go
dog
anywhere.
dare.
I did it anyway.
You're
Yeah.
a dumbass.
It's a bad idea.
I mean, I would do it if I had like a big ass jug of warm water so I could pour it on my tongue.
Okay, speaking of which, remember the very first day last year? It was like literally cold as shit. I mean, it was like negative.
No, I don't.
Okay, well, we had a day where it was like extremely cold, like negative 23. The first extremely cold day we've seen since like maybe the early 90s or 70s or some bullshit like that. I was mad as fuck. I had to go to work. We go there. The compressor was so cold it wouldn't turn on. All the garage doors in the shop. If you didn't know, I worked at an oil change shop at one point in time. Bay doors are frozen, and we're just like standing there in a cold ass office. It's like maybe 30 something degrees, and the AC hasn't kicked on yet.
AC.
Heating.
I hope the AC don't kick on at 30 degrees. Be like, motherfucker.
My AC teacher heard that. He'd probably get really pissed, but I don't give a damn. But anyways, it was so cold. We didn't have any business. We're like, what do we need to do? And we were looking on Facebook for stupid things to do in this really cold weather. One of them was to toss a hot cup of water out and watch it turn into vapor. Which was pretty cool when you see it for the first time. And then you actually do it. It's like, and they say, warning, make sure that doesn't get on your skin or you get frostbite. I'm like, ew. We shouldn't do that. Fill up the mop bucket. That was awesome. It took two guys to toss it, and we kind of like shielded ourselves to make sure we didn't get like extreme frostbite. That was dope as shit. And then one of my friends decided like, I'm going to lick the pole on the inside. I'm like, no, your shit's going to freeze. And it obviously did. He's sitting there like, this is funny, this is funny. You want to know how he got off?
Bolt.
No. My manager punched him in the dick. I can't make that up. I'm like, you're an idiot. You froze your... Oh, double pain.
It's like
double pain.
And one of the Jackass movies where they're doing the super glue.
Yeah.
They stuck Mew Man to Preston. It's like, I wonder how we can get them off. How about the stun gun? And they're like, no, motherfucker.
And then Bam had super glued his hand to his dad's beard.
No,
It was to his chest. And he's doing the fucking, what was it? He's like, let me make music.
Fat man.
Oh no, he did to Ryan Dunn's beard.
They didn't show that in the actual original movie.
That was in like the Jackass like
2.5. Yeah.
Which was awesome.
And which is funny because if you don't know about it and then you watch it and you're like, oh. And then in the actual Jackass, I think it was Jackass 3D, you see after the first part, he doesn't have anything in his beard. In the second part, when they glue Preston and Mew Man together, you can see he's got like super glue remnants in his beard.
I need to watch that again to see that.
Yeah.
So, next up on the list.
Next up on the list is having sex.
We'll get to that.
We'll get to that in a minute. The next one is having sex on a beach in below freezing temperature.
Bad idea to begin with.
Do we really need to touch on this?
Hold on, no. DJ and I were talking earlier today. We were talking about the people that they got their stuff pierced. The guy had his dick pierced, and the chick had her vagina pierced.
She had a clit ring, dude had a Prince Albert.
Yeah, well,
like
some where they got stuck together. And it's like they had to go to the hospital. And I'm sitting there going, how fucking awkward of a trip. Do you just throw a towel over it and just
Pretty
be
much,
like,
yeah.
well...
Or like when people, like, the girl, I saw, I don't know if it was real or not, but some girl had braces and the dude's piercing.
Oh!
Yeah.
Shit!
Got
Negative.
Piercing when they were
Negative
there,
whatsoever.
when they were doing that. So, I mean, imagine having to go to the hospital or to the doctor or whatever.
Yeah, that's...
With,
your girlfriend on your schwanz.
yeah.
That could be pretty bad.
Like, how hard would you have to continuously try to be? Like, you're walking in. Like,
Okay,
it
what's worse, getting like foreskin or pubes stuck in there? If you would have, I'm not saying that it happened to you guys, but what's worse, getting stuck in a girl's braces?
I've never
had anything with a girl with braces. So.
Oh, that was an awkward question. Next.
And DJ's reminiscing.
So next up on the list.
Next up on the list is wear flip flops. Now,
I had friends that
This is
were in
something
high
we can
school
actually
that
talk-
would wear flip flops to school.
I've seen people when it's cold as shit outside, especially those of the dot religion. They wear flip flops when it's cold outside. I'm just looking at you like, nigga, your feet are bricks of ice and they ashy too. Why? Just
And that's, I guess it's, what they're used to. And, no, what pisses me off is the people who fucking wear, like, their socks and sandals in the middle of winter.
extra protection. No, you got frozen socks on.
I don't get that. Why wear socks and sandals to begin with?
Because you're an idiot.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And you're
You're a
stupid
you're a hip. You're a stupid
like
hippie.
frat boy.
No, you're
Flip flops in the winter, and yay, nay.
Day.
Nay.
obviously.
Next.
Next one is trying to ice skate on a pond.
Great idea.
Why would you not?
Fantastic
Why would
idea.
you not do that in the winter?
In my defense, I don't know how to skate, so.
Well, I mean, you're black, so I mean.
If you guys couldn't tell by this white voice, I am a black man. I fool many
I'm
of
not
people.
trying to say that it's a racist thing.
I know you're
But
not.
it
I
is
just
a
tried to make it
racial
racist
thing. It's a racial thing. I mean, there's
Black
only
people
seven.
generally
There's
don't
only
ice skate.
7 black players in NHL right now.
Yeah, just tell that to Ward, Simmons, PK Subban.
Yeah, I mean,
Tell it to PK Subban. Watch what happens.
You're right. He'll fucking beat the shit out of you.
yeah, but where did they grow up?
In Canada.
In Canada,
No.
so, I mean-
Ward's from Canada?
They're all from Canada.
No, Simmons is not from Canada.
What do you mean he's not from Canada? I swear
Oduya's not from Canada.
Oduya's from Sweden.
which all these fucking hockey players come from. Oduya,
Canada.
Oduya isn't a black man. He's an Oreo.
He is a proud ass Oreo.
Okay, so DJ, next up on the list.
Next up on the list,
Ice skating on a pond is a great
Yeah, well,
idea.
you're-
walking outside barefoot. This goes back to the flip flop things. Because when I'm cold, the one thing I hate on my body to be cold is my feet.
I mean, sometimes
It's
you wanna-
uncomfortable. It really is.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're stupid enough to walk out in the snow with no shoes on,
Oh yeah, if you're that
you
stupid.
deserve to be.
I've done it.
I mean, you gotta do.
Yeah,
it
it's a
sometime.
bad idea.
It's not something that you
Never
want to
did
do,
it.
but if sometimes
Nope.
you have to.
Can't
Bad
stand
idea.
cold feet.
Then don't get married.
Yeah, don't get married. Next up.
Just shoot me down, why don't you?
Yeah.
Swim in Lake Michigan.
Bad
Swim
idea to
in
begin
jet
with.
boat.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
It's cold. It's
Lake
not even,
Michigan doesn't freeze; it just gets thicker.
and it's not even that cold or not warm when it's warm out. It's
Right. Well, no, it's a bad idea to begin with.
I don't even go swimming in Lake Michigan. It's anything that's connected to an ocean at any time or any way. I don't go in it.
This goes back to the lost episode. Matt's afraid of drowning.
Not just that, I'm afraid of a shark coming up for me. It's happened.
He's just out swimming in the water.
I don't like swimming in the ocean because of fucking sharks. I hate it.
I've been in the ocean.
I've been in the ocean.
I have all my digits.
Yeah, but it only takes one time to lose everything.
Yeah.
If I go in the ocean, I will have a knife, a big ass machete on my thigh the whole time.
That ain't gonna happen.
I'll be in Florida swimming on
You'll be too
vacation.
drunk to run the break.
I got
12 gauge shotgun.
I got a Bowie knife in my fucking swimsuit. Yeah, that's the only way I would
A
swim in the
harpoon
ocean.
gun.
I would only swim in the ocean if I had a knife on me. I was strapped to my.
I never swam in the ocean, period.
I'd be strapped in the ocean.
I've seen it. But
It's
I was-
big.
No shit. I heard there's a lot of water.
So, swimming in Lake Michigan at any time of the year.
Bad idea.
Stupid.
Oh, wait, unless you're at the dunes then.
Bad idea.
Alright.
I've done it, but still, it's just... I open my eyes and I swear to God, I have like hepatitis or something.
Got a syphilis.
Okay, next one is becoming a human snowman by going outside naked. Yet again,
Why with the nakedness?
why do people feel the need?
No,
to
are we
go
talking about
outside
Are we talking about a human snowman where people just pack snow on you?
I would imagine going outside butt ass
honest-
naked in a snowstorm and just letting it hit you.
Without being naked, being packed in snow isn't really that cold.
Unless
No.
you're wearing a full bodysuit that's like.
No, I mean if you're wearing like winter clothes that you go out
Omni-heat
sledding or something.
reflector.
No, I mean just if you're going sledding, if you got like overalls that are like supposed to be for sledding or supposed to be for being out in the snow, and you got a nice jacket, you bury yourself in the snow. It's pretty
Because
comfortable.
think about it. If you were a kid, what's the best part about a snowball fight? The snowball fight. What's the worst part about a snowball fight?
The snowball fight.
The snow getting in you.
Exactly. When you come inside after that hour and 45-minute massive war, you walked away with
And
the
the
snowball
fucking-
in hand
You
like
come
a true
inside-
warrior.
You come inside and it's hot.
It's hot.
Yeah.
You're like,
Everything-
why do I feel hot? I'm freezing. Why do
And
I
then
feel
all
hot?
the wrong things get wet, like the tip of your socks get wet.
Yeah, no, and I agree.
Isn't that annoying
I
as
agree.
shit?
No.
Right.
So, yes, becoming a human snowman, very bad idea.
Actually, there was another part to that. Going outside naked and putting snow on your body. So, anytime in general, bad idea.
You're an idiot for putting snow in your body.
I just want to do it.
That's what I'm saying.
It's a bad idea.
I'm not trying to offend our listeners and our people that talk to
Hey,
us.
I said, what are the worst ideas to do in the snow?
I mean, but 99% of these are...
They're fucking horrible ideas.
I
So,
know,
yes,
yeah.
they
Yeah,
appropriated
they
the
appropriately
answer.
did it, but it's all naked stuff.
The next one brings up the topic that we were talking about just a second ago.
Oh, God.
Flacho! What is flacho?
No,
It
it
must
was,
be- it must-
what is fellatio?
Yeah, okay, we're sitting in my kitchen. And we're discussing, me and Josh discussing,
So
what are
it's
we
like
going to talk
Santino
about
Morello's
tonight? Like,
wrestling
oh,
partner.
so we're going to talk about, like, the cold stuff. Okay, yeah. So he's skimming through all the answers or people questions or whatever we're going to fuck them. Post, comments. And he goes, what is
Fellatio.
fellatilo?
I spell things phonetically,
and I
so
look at
shoot
him-
me.
Seriously.
I look at him, I had to think about it for a second. I looked at him, I'm like, fellatino? Oh, wait a second. And I looked at his eyes. He realized.
That's weird that you looked at my eyes.
No, I had to look after
gazed into
after I knew what it was. I gazed into his eyes and I was like, really? In my mind, I was like, give him those eyes, like really.
Like, seriously.
And then, as I start saying it, I see his face just drop, face white. I'm like, you mean fellatio? And we're both just, damn.
You
It's French, like fragile.
No. All right.
It's fragile. It must be Italian.
Must be Italian.
But using a nutcracker for fellatio. Ow to the 10th degree.
You know what? Yeah. I was going to try and defend it, but it depends.
There is no defending because I really don't want to tell this story, but I've had certain areas.
What?
Yeah.
You stuck your dick in the...
No, by a female. She bit in the wrong spot.
She
and I punched her off it.
she wanted to get to the center of that Tootsie Pop really quick. That's pretty much. She's
And I
like,
said, no Tootsie Pop for you. Bam!
how many licks does it get to the center? 1,
Punch.
2, 3.
One punch to the face, that's what she got.
So yes, getting head from a nutcracker, bad idea.
Or a crazy Alabama bitch. No. Just no.
You mean she didn't have gummies? You figured down
This is
there.
the first time
might-
she saw a Chicago
She
football.
might be gummy.
Next up.
Next up, strip down to Jingle Bell boxers for your friend's birthday.
Okay, there's...
Okay, wait. What does this have to
There
do
must
with...
be by Josh's face. There's a story behind this.
There is. My buddy's 20th birthday, was it? This is...
I have a feeling Josh did this.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I had a pair of Jingle Bell boxers, and I told my buddy...
Did
I
you
was-
jingle your bells all the way?
I jingle my bells all the way.
All the way over his face. I drug those bells left
Slapped
and
it
right.
left and right.
I told him I was going to get him a stripper for his birthday, and he's a New Year's
And it
baby.
ended up to be you.
And it ended up being me. I had a tie of... Literally, I walked downstairs, and I was wearing these Jingle Bell boxers.
You rival Chris Pontius. with
Dude,
his
it was
party boy.
it was epic. I want those things back. I don't know where they went. But I came upstairs in nothing but a dress shirt, a tie, and Jingle Bell boxers, and became a very, very sexy, exotic dancer. And not
As soon as you
only
got it
that, hold on.
You're like, oh yeah, I'm good.
I had $3 in my underwear. I felt so accomplished.
It's like as soon as you get half naked, you feel like you could do anything with dancing.
And you know what?
Ain't no shame in your game.
If you're getting
as a
naked,
stripper, I can get paid to put my clothes on.
Yeah.
I'll walk out with more money.
I'll give him $20 to get back in the back.
Put it on! Put it on! So, next up. That's a great idea, by the way. I'll do it again.
Next up just sounds like a very bad trip to the hospital. See how long it takes in seconds for your toes to be frostbitten. In seconds.
I don't think it takes seconds.
It takes minutes. Wait. Let's ask my pretty smartphone. Let's say how long it takes.
It takes multiple minutes.
I'm actually interested to hear how long it takes. Just how long does it take to get...
Go
through my search history.
Shut up!
No, delete.
Okay. How long does it take to be frostbitten? And phone says...
Lola.
Call it Patrice. Oh, shit.
Doesn't even talk.
Oh, shit.
Only takes minutes. About 5 to 10 minutes.
So there's your answer. It takes about 5 to 10 minutes for your toes to be frostbitten.
And we just learned
in negative 22 degrees, it takes only 30 minutes.
Yeah, it's to be a certain temperature.
Only 30 minutes.
Only 30 minutes.
So
who's going to fucking sit out there for 30 minutes going, man?
Well, I mean, obviously,
my toes
if
really
you're
hurt.
stuck in there, I mean, you can't help it.
Right.
That's...
So, next up,
wear a Santa suit at the mall. Wait till the kids tell you what they want, and then laugh in their face. Pull off the Santa beard to tell them there is no... I feel like if I do that, it would only be to a kid that really fucking pissed me off, and I want to sleep with his mom.
If the mats in the mall was still open, I'd go do that there. But they just closed the mats.
Can you just imagine the look on the kid's face when he's like, I want this, and I want the PlayStation, and
Santa's not real.
You'd smell like cheese and beef.
You smell like cheap liquor and poo.
I know Santa.
You would literally watch the soul of the kid be slowly sucked out of him. He's just like...
He'd go down to his knees and start weeping.
So DJ apparently doesn't think it's a bad idea. I think it's a detriment to children. Matt, how do you feel?
I think it'd be hilarious, but I mean, that's just me.
Yeah.
Unanimous.
Not really.
Still, I would want to do it.
I would want to do it, but still, I'd be an asshole.
So the next comment, somebody said 5 is just pure evil. It is, but just the fewer... I want to see the look on the kid's face. Just like, I ruined your total existence. What are you going to do now?
It gives a kid a better...
Guess what? Tooth Fairy's not real either.
It gives a kid a better realistic of life, you know.
I'm setting you up for the future, son.
We crushed his childhood, and he's probably going to kill somebody in his future.
He will turn into Barney Stinson.
But he knows that there is no Christmas that's real.
So, next up, DJ.
Next one. Dress like Santa and stumble around with a bottle, a bag, and mutter about Mr. Claus and... How about the bitch who's been fooling around with the elves? Wait,
Mrs. Claus?
Yes. So you're a drunk Santa with a bag of booze, rambling on about how Mrs. Claus is a bitch and how she fucked the elves.
I think that's a great idea.
That'd be kind of cool.
Matt?
Depends on where you're at.
Depends as old
Go to the mall. Let's do it in the mall. Hey, kids. Santa Claus here.
You don't know that bitch Mrs. Claus did to me?
She sucks so many midget dicks.
And don't ask about Rudolph.
Yeah. She's on the naughty list.
He's got a red nose
Along
due to
with
a
your
coke
mother.
habit.
I came and visited your mother last night.
Vixen gave me herpes.
Next up.
Now we're going to the bestiality.
Somebody had to go there.
Yeah.
I just didn't want to.
You know that top of the edge? We just jumped off it.
I know.
DJ jumped off it.
Alright, the next one is walk around with a sign that says free samples but give out yellow snow cones.
I'm down.
I'll do it.
DJ?
In the mall! Outside the mall.
This Sunday, watch John Cena defend the WrestleMania Championship.
With a yellow snow cone. So, great idea, DJ?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay.
It's a horrible idea, but it's a great idea.
Go to an old folks' home with a few gallons of spiked eggnog. See, I want to do this, but I can't say why I want to do this, but you all know my situation. Yeah.
I mean,
that'd be
just
fun.
to chill everybody the fuck out.
Yeah, it'd be fun, but I mean, sometimes
Spiked can be too spiked.
Yeah.
No, elderly could be too elderly.
Yeah. Like, what? How do you consider too elderly? Like, what's the cutoff date?
No, I'm just saying. I mean, if you bring them alcohol and
one of them has a heart attack and goes to cardiac arrest.
I mean, you kind of just killed it.
It's like all I
So
want.
yes, bad idea.
Yeah, bad.
Very bad idea.
Hilarious idea, but bad.
You're going to hell.
And I'm coming with you.
Pretty much. Walk around with a mistletoe on your hat.
Classic.
I'd have it on my
See,
belt
I
buckle.
did that.
Right.
I did that when I first worked at Party City.
That's cute.
And I was like, Party City is
Shout
it's
out.
not as bad as it is during Halloween time, but it was a pretty shithole of a job. And I did that. And back in my younger years, in my prime, I was a strapping young man. I was 17 years old. All the freshmen, white women, kind of wanted me, and I already had a girlfriend. I'm like, no, I got me a white girl.
I was watching a TV show earlier. I'm not gonna say what TV show because I don't want to be proud that I had it on TV because I
What were
wasn't
you
watching
watching?
it. I wasn't watching it.
What were you
What
watching?
was
I
on the
was
TV that
sleeping.
you happened to
It was
glance
Gilmore Girls. I wasn't watching it. I was
You
laying
were
down.
watching it.
Dana put it on and I was trying to sleep and she had it on, but it was kind of funny because it was a Christmas episode, so I bring this up. But they're talking about the dad. It was funny because it was they have moments where it's funny.
You got them.
No, that show has its moments. It does.
Yeah,
But in one of the when they were
take away
talking,
Mankind,
they're talking about the dad. Well, he just came back or something. I don't know. But the dad is like, "Oh, let's start a new tradition. Let's put and all this stuff." So he pulls the mistletoe. He's like, "All right, I'm gonna go put the mistletoe under the door." He's like, "No, we don't put the mistletoe on the door." It's like, "Where do you put it?" It's like, "We put it on the fan upstairs so it spins around." He's trying to tackle the person.
That's funny.
It's like it makes it a game.
That's funny. I can see that happen.
Mistletoe over your head. Done too many times. Mistletoe
head?
on a ceiling fan. Thank you, Gilmore Girls.
Which head?
Okay, ask a random woman to suck your candy cane.
That's talking borderline going to jail.
But I'd be the dick to be like, suck on my candy cane. And I just pull one out. Be like, no, seriously, do you want one?
Yeah.
I don't like candy cane.
I
would get slapped in the face a couple times, but I'm guessing out of the 150 slaps, I'd probably get a yes.
I'd ask a cop. Just to see what would happen.
Ferguson.
Lollipop.
It's a candy cane.
Do your chain hang low?
Okay, my magic stick.
There you go.
Are we going there?
Next up.
Nude sleeping.
Sledding?
Sledding. I'm sorry.
Sleep. I've slept.
I've slept.
I sleep naked on the regular.
I've slept in. I don't sleep naked in the regular. I mean, I've slept accidentally. Sorry. One time.
At band camp.
No. One time when I was younger, before I drank a lot when I was like 19. I didn't drink a lot when I was younger. But I had a kind of little party here. And this was my before beer stage where I drank Jaeger a lot. And I
Ain't
had
nothing wrong with that.
No, but it gets you fucked up. Mm-hmm. It gets you fucked up to where you don't know what you're doing. And I had maybe 10 people over. And I finished a bottle.
Small soiree.
Yeah, I finished at 7:50 myself, and everybody left. And I woke up. Luckily, my parents are out of town. Well, obviously, I wouldn't have a party at my house underage when my parents are in town. But luckily, my parents are out of town because
And the truth comes out.
I woke up on my kitchen, not on my kitchen table, sitting at my kitchen table in the chair with my T-shirt on, buck ass naked. Besides that. I woke up with a T-shirt on and nothing else on my kitchen table, in my kitchen table, in my kitchen sitting down.
Did you have any food in front of you?
No, I woke up with my head on the table, and I woke up. I'm like, oh man, that was pretty. What the fuck? I'm like, I'm naked. Why am I? I'm like, luckily no one stayed here. Luckily no one's home. Luckily no one decided to come home. Luckily
I guess you came home.
Yeah. Luckily my grandma or my aunt or anybody that decided to come up to my house at any time decided to stop by.
I'm hungover. Leave me alone.
My ass crack.
We only got a few seconds left, so I just want to run through the next three, which two actually repeat themselves. But live in Illinois, not live near Florida, and live in Illinois.
And that was posted by a good buddy of mine. He lives in Urbana now. He's from Florida. Urbana. And I remember the first time he ever came up here in Chicago, and he's just like, wow. I think this was the first time I ever met him was like maybe. I have to run through my months now. It was like fall.
Your years?
Yeah, my years. He's fucking dressed up in this full-on entourage of just puffiness.
Like the kid from
the fall.
Yeah, he looked like the kid from A Christmas Story.
I can't hold my arms down.
I'm sitting here in fucking shorts and a t-shirt like, damn, it's fucking hot. It's like 40 degrees, and he's like...
See, and here's the thing, though. I know exactly what you're talking about. When I lived in Alabama, and it was the first winter, on December 20th, it was 54 degrees in Alabama. And I was out in just a t-shirt and a pair of jeans. Everybody else has hoodies, winter jackets on. And people looking at me crazy. I'm like, fuck you guys. You all know what winter is.
That's how it was when I was I went to Arizona, like when I was maybe 6th or 7th, 8th grade, somewhere in junior high. And I went to Arizona for holidays with my dad and my stepmom. And we were in Tempe. And we went to like a swap meet type thing, like outdoor swap-a-rama type thing.
Right.
We're out there, we're all of us, my stepdad, my mom, my little brother. He was little at the time, but I was wearing like a t-shirt and shorts. My dad was wearing a tank top and shorts. My stepmom was wearing like shorts and a t-shirt and all that stuff. We're walking around, and we stopped at one of like the little stands, and people look at us, they're like...
They're selling fucking bomber jackets and shit.
They look at, we're just talking to them, they're like, you're not from around here, are you? And we're like, no, yeah, we're here on vacation. It's like, oh yeah, we could tell. It's like, how? It's like, you guys are wearing shorts and short sleeve shirts. Not to realize that they're wearing ponchos and jeans. Like, it was like 70 degrees out though. It was like December.
If somebody
20th.
ever found 70 degrees chilly, I'd smack him in the face.
Well, I mean, in Arizona, it's like 100.
Well, yeah, I mean,
110.
it's what you're used to.
True.
I remember when I was in Oklahoma. My cousin, actually...
I can't say that. For me in Oklahoma, I can't say that my time in Oklahoma was warm because in Oklahoma, we had the first ice storm. The year I started going there, we had
in that same
their
ice
first
storm.
ice storm in like 15 years. And we were like, fuck, I brought it with me. Like, I thought I was getting away from this shit.
Every time it snowed in Alabama,
luckily school was closed for like 3 days.
You brought that shit with you, boy.
Yeah.
No, but my cousin, he's from California. It was my cousin, my uncle, and my aunt. And, you know, it's, what was it, like 20 below down there? It was fucking cold.
Oh, it got down to that about in there.
It was
I
chilly.
mean, the ice storm lasted 2 days, and I mean, they closed school down for like 6 days almost.
Right. All the fucking roads were closed. Well, not closed,
because
but...
they don't have fucking plows. And
Same thing for Alabama.
They use sand.
Yeah, I remember when they tried to call for the state of emergency, too.
They
But
use
no,
sand instead of salt because they're not used to it.
we were out there for Christmas, and my uncle, we were outside in his driveway, and we were having a snowball fight, and I chucked a snowball at my cousin, and it just looked like he fucking, literally right there, that snowball hit him, and he just went...
I'm going to die.
Fucking froze, and I just, like the Midwestern asshole, just fucking handfuls.
You gave him a Sub-Zero ice blast.
I did.
Yeah.
It was pretty bad.
He got hit, and he's like, ugh.
Done.
Frozen in place.
But that will conclude this episode. So,
Yep.
yeah, all those ideas, most of them are fucking terrible.
I mean,
Except for the ones where you scare the little kids or...
well, I'm not saying they're terrible. I'm just saying they're all the same, and obviously things that would suck. I mean, we got to get a little more innovative.
Right. No more things about being naked.
Like the thing with going and scaring kids with the costume, or like saying, "Hey, I'm Santa Claus," and Mrs. Claus is a bitch and shit like that.
That's original.
That was funny. Yeah.
And on that bomb